What's up guys, so welcome to another Fingerstyle Lesson. I posted my arrangement of this song a few days ago, so just click here if you still have not heard it. Listen to it a couple of times just to make sure the melody is in your ear before you start learning. And one more thing is, the song is originally in the key of E flat, but just to keep things easy, we'll be learning it in the key of C major. So if you want to play it in the key of E flat, which is how I have played in my video, because that's the actual key that the song is in, all you do is just have your capo on 3rd fret and do exactly what we're going to learn now, and then you'll be playing it in the key of E flat. And it's also really confusing and hard to actually mention the string numbers as I'm picking. That's why I've included the tab, so that should make things a little easier. The other thing is just observe closely how I'm picking, and if needed you can also use the slow playback feature on YouTube. Just make use of that so that you actually know the shape I'm using and also the picking that I'm doing, because it can be a little hard if you're just listening to what I'm saying. But anyway, I hope my instruction and also the tab helps. Alright, let's start. So it's just the 2nd string, so you'll be playing the 1st, 3rd and then from 3rd you'll go to the 5th. You'll just slide to the 5th fret, and when you play the 3rd you'll also be playing the 5th string with your thumb, so that will be the bass note. So that's, and then on the 2nd string, so that will be 6, 5, 3, 2. So, and then we'll play G, so that'll be the open G chord, so that'll be the 3rd fret, 1st, 2nd and 6th strings, and you'll pick the 6th and 2nd strings together and then the 1st string, so that is, and then, so that's the 1st string, 1st fret and then open, and then we'll play the F chord, but we'll hold only the notes that we are going to play, so that'll be, so this is the 1st fret of the 6th and 2nd strings and 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So, and you will play 6 and 2 together and then 3, so that's, and then you'll again play 3 and 2, so that's like, and then we'll go to G. So you'll use your ring finger to play the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and your index will play the 1st fret of the 2nd string, so that's, and then we do the same thing again. And this time, open 1st string, 3rd fret 1st string, and then F. So the way we do this is, your ring and pinky will be on the 5th fret of the 3rd and 1st strings respectively, so, and your index will be on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, so, and then 3rd fret of the 1st string and then open, and then we'll play the G, so that will be the 6th and 2nd strings. So this last part of the intro will be like, okay, and then we start the actual intro in the music, so that will be like, you'll just play the A7th chord, so that's the open A7th. You'll just use your middle finger and your index finger, and the picking is 5, 4, 3 and 2 together twice, and then you'll alternate between 4 and 3. So that's like, so slowly, and then what you do, leave your index finger there and place your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, so that will be just the G suspended chord, and we'll do the same picking, 6, 4, So instead of the 5th string as with the A7th chord, we'll be we're picking the 6th string in this case, and the rest of the strings will remain the same. Okay, and then we play the F chord. So for this, all you do is place your ring and pinky on the 3rd fret of the 5th and 4th strings respectively, and the picking remains the same. And then go back to G, and the picking is 6, 4, 3 and 2 together, 4, 3 and 2 together, 4, and this time take your index finger off the 2nd string and play the 2nd and 3rd strings open. So that part nice and slow. And you play this whole thing one more time. So this will be played twice. And then we come to the C chord. So it's just the open C chord. And the picking we are doing is 5 and 2 together. And then you just walk down. So that's 4 and 3. 3 and 2 together twice. So that's like alternating between 3 and 2 together and the 4th string. So that's, and then G. So it's nothing but the 2nd string open and the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then you walk down 4, 3, and that part you end with the 3rd and 2nd strings, but the 2nd string will have the 1st fret. So you play that with your index finger. And then you again take it off for the 2nd time. So that's, and then we play the F. So the same shape that we used for the intro. It's just that you won't have the index in the beginning. So that will be 5 and 1st string, so the 5th and 1st strings, and then you walk down, and when you play the 3rd string, then you place your index on the 2nd string, and you pick 3rd and 2nd strings together. So that's like, and for the 2nd time you'll actually be placing your ring on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So this whole F part nice and slow. So it's all about alternating between the 3rd and 2nd strings and the 4th string. So that's what I'm doing. So watch my picking closely. And then we'll play the G. So it's just open 1st string and 3rd fret of the 6th string. Then I'm just alternating between the 4th and 3rd string, so that's, and you play the 3rd fret of the 2nd strings to end that part. Okay. Then we come back to the C. Same picking. But for the G, what we'll be doing is, so that's 6 and 2 together, and walk down 4 and 3. And then 3 and 2 together with your index on the 1st fret. And then you finish with the 3rd string, which is G. And then we play F chord. And the way you'll play it is your index finger will be on the first fret of the 6th string, and your ring and pinky will be on the 5th and 4th strings, 3rd fret. So, and the picking will be so it's just walking down. And now we come to G, so just place your ring on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and the picking is 6, 4, 3, 4, and then again we play the C part. And this time when you come here, we'll play the A minor chord instead of going to C again. So with the A minor chord, the picking remains the same, so that's 5 and 2 together, and then walking down. And then G, and then the F that we played before. And then we go to A minor. So the picking is 5 and 2 together, and then walk down. And then G, so you'll be playing the 3rd frets of the 6th and 2nd string. So use your ring and pinky for this. And the picking is 6 and 2 together, 4, 3, 3 and 2. So, and now we'll play F. So this is just the simple F chord, but with just your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and the picking is 4 and 1 together, and then you alternate between 3 and 2, so that's, and then take your pinky off and play the 1st and 2nd strings together, so that's, and then 3, and then remove the bar that you have on the 1st string. So instead of holding the 1st and 2nd strings with your index, this time we'll just hold the 2nd string 1st fret. So, and you're playing the 1st and 2nd strings. So that's like, and then we come to G. So that's 5 and 2 together, so both have the 3rd fret. And that's just open 1 and 1st fret of 1. And then we go to A minor. So this time we'll be playing the 5th and 1st strings together. Alternate between 3 and 2, and then place your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So that's the melody line. So that's 3 and 2 together, and then 4, and then 3, but this time you'll take your pinky off. So that's, and we come back to the G, so that's 6 and 2. And then we'll play the normal F bar chord. The picking will be just 6 and 4 together, 6 and 3 together, and then walking down and up. So, and then you'll play E minor, 6, 4, 6, 5, 4 and 3rd strings, and then D minor, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the 4th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings. And then again we'll play the A minor. we'll repeat the same part again. So that'll be. Once you come here, you'll play the E minor chord, and the picking will be 5 and 2 together, and then walk down 4, 3, and then 3 and 2 together, and then you play 4 and then 3 and 2 together without your index. So that'll be. Then F, so just your pinky and ring on the 3rd fret of 5th and 4th strings. So you just walk down, play 5 and 2 together, walk down, and once you go to the 3rd string, place your index on the 2nd string 1st fret and play the 3rd and 2nd strings together. So it can be a little confusing, so that's why I've included the tab, so that might make it a little easier. And also closely observe when I play slowly. And then pinky on 3rd fret 2nd string. So that's G. So that's 6 and 1 open. 6th string 3rd fret and 1st string open, alternating between 4 and 3, and then we again come back to the beginning, which is the intro. That part. Alright. We come back to the intro, so that is. And you play this twice and then